Today is Sunday, January 18th. This is day 3 of my daily vlogs for 30 days. I just got this text from my dad. He says, "Hey, I just watched your YouTube video about saying less. And don't take this the wrong way, but I just counted 68 ums." I thought that was hilarious. So I wanted to share that with you today. I know that I don't have anything of real value to share with you today, uh, which I guess is okay. That's not really the point of these videos, right? It's really just to become more comfortable with, like I said in the first video, becoming more comfortable talking to the camera. Building, to me, it's about building a new habit. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time and have found many reasons not to do it. So, thanks for joining this ride and listening to me ramble a little bit, right? I guess if I had something I wanted to talk about today, that's, I think, 2 so far this video. This morning I did photography at church, and so I borrowed Kira's camera. She's got a Canon SL1, and I've actually been enjoying using this camera lately because even though it's an older camera, it has some features that my other camera, which is a Canon T6, doesn't have, right? This one has more focal points to use. It's got a touchscreen, which I don't really care about the touchscreen, but one of the things that I'm most excited about is on the side here, it's got a microphone input, which is very cool because, and this is another thing my dad was asking about, was, tell me about the sound setup for these videos. And I'm utilizing, and you can see it here, a Lark, I believe it's a Lark M2 from Hollyland. And it's pretty cool. I got the one that it's got two little magnetic transmitters. So 2 people can use them, which I think is very cool. It also comes with a receiver that you can put in the cold shoe mount on your camera. So for me, it'll be like this. I can just slide it right in there. And then I have to connect a cable from the side. And it's just the 3.5mm pin. Connect it from the receiver to the camera itself, and then I can get pretty nice audio into the video recording function of this camera. So, I mean, it's not like this is like cinema quality camera. It's not that awesome, but I'm excited because that's a capability I didn't have before, aside from just using my cell phone, which also gets great, video quality. But being able to do that with this opens up the opportunity of using the various lenses that I've collected over the years. So today, what I was shooting with was it's actually a Sears lens. I think it's an M42 mount, so that's the screw mount, and I put the other one away. But it's a M42 screw mount. I'm using it with an adapter. This one is a 135mm f2.8. So, I mean, fairly good size aperture. It did pretty well in the dark, auditorium of our church this morning. A little bit better than my Tamron travel lens, which I think its largest aperture is a 3.5, and that's if you're zoomed all the way out, right? So as soon as you zoom in, then you lose that size. It goes all the way up to 6.3. But anyway, so an f-stop of 2.8 is pretty good. Obviously I have a nifty 50, the little 50mm lens that Canon produces, and it's got an f-stop of 1.8, which is even better. But it was fun shooting with this. At 135mm, I did have to I found myself having to back away from my subject quite a bit, which you do with, say, the 50mm as well. But I don't know, I just enjoyed the experience. This is a fully manual lens. So, I mean, you've got control for the aperture here at the bottom. And then, of course, you know, spin the barrel to focus. So, and then it even has like a little built-in shade. There we go. Just kind of pull it out there. You can kind of see that a little bit. Unfortunately, maybe it's just the shade. No, the threads around the lens are actually bent. So I will not be able to put a filter on this, unfortunately, which is a bummer. But all right, I think that's about all I've got for you today. I had fun shooting with a different camera, shooting with an old manual lens. That's always an experience. Definitely a different challenge than shooting with a automatic setup. You know, when you can shoot with full autofocus and that sort of thing, it's just, you know, doing it full manual is a different experience for sure. But it does kind of force you to think about the different components of the photographic experience, and it kind of helps you dial in your image, which I really like. Another thing, you know, I was just thinking about this. Another thing that a full manual lens does for you, especially when you have full control over the aperture, is it really gives you a better idea. The image on the screen is actually a little bit more accurate to how the image is going to end up, because when your camera is in full auto, sometimes the preview on the screen doesn't really accurately represent the image that you're going to capture, because it's doing calculations and trying to figure out, all right, based on these settings, this is what it's going to look like. Whereas when you are physically changing the size of the aperture, you're physically changing, I mean, focus, that's kind of hard to fake, but I guess you can do that now too with computational photography. But, you know, having that full manual control over it, you instantly see the effects of making changes on your lens. And Caleb is here. What's Caleb mean? I can't cut this out of the video. This is permanent. You're going on the record. Just open the door. Can't hear you. Okay, you're live. What do you want to say to the people? All right, I'm gonna end it there. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, was it even recording?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I see the square.
What happened to the remote? It was there a second ago.